Can I get your name?
Lewis.
And Lewis, how did you come upon this?
Scott emailed me on Saturday and just asked me have I driven the LFA, and I told him he gotta be kidding me, so here I am.
And have you ever driven a supercar before?
If you consider the SL63 AMG as a supercar, then yes. If not, then no.
And is the SL63 the most expensive car you've ever driven?
Yes.
This is about 3 times the price.
Understand.
Ready?
Yes.
I like the enthusiasm. Alright, you're now in drive. Let's take off without trying to kill me, remembering this is a residential street.
Okay.
Stop sign. I know it's got carbon ceramic brakes, but we don't have to test them every time.
Suspension is really solid. I mean, I haven't driven any other real supercar before, but you know, I can, besides the hard seating, I can almost live with this as my daily driver. One thing that's kind of bothering me is the noise. It's kind of like a clunking noise for the drivetrain. I mean, it's not showing up at a speed, but at a lower speed, the noise is really obvious. I don't know if that's the feature of the car or it's particular to this car, but that's definitely one area that I think that's kind of bothering me. Really low, so if you are driving it not on the track, on a normal street, especially like the craptacular LA street, you gotta make sure over the speed bumps or the ditch, you gotta go at least at like a 45-degree angle. I mean, it's probably not normal to other Lexus owners, but since I used to have a my car used to be lowered on suspension springs, so I kind of know, like, you kind of have to do that, otherwise your front bumper is gonna be hosed. I can definitely feel the traction control kicking there.
Lewis, you've gotten to dig into the engine a couple times now. What do you think?
It's powerful, it sounds great, but I'm not sure if it's because I'm not on the manual mode, that I'm on auto mode. The response is as instantaneous as I would like it to be.
Now, Lewis, when we slow down for this off ramp, try the left paddle a couple times. See how you like that.
Okay. Suspension is solid. I mean, even driving on the regular streets, you don't feel that you are driving a really hardcore race car. You know, it's just like, I would say, like just any. It's probably even softer than ISF. But
Lewis, you've been driving the LFA for about 5 minutes now. What do you think?
It's a really solid car, and suspension is firm, and the steering wheel is heavier than any of the cars that I have driven before.
What do you own right now?
I have a Lexus IS350.
Alright, Lewis, you're a Lexus guy, you own one, now you've driven the LFA. Do you think it's worth $400,000?
No. I think it should be around the Ferrari Italia price range, so I would say $250,000.
So what do you think?
I think it's a really solid effort from Lexus. It kind of shows about what the company can do, you know, as far as technology goes, and it kind of like defeat the image that people think Lexus only built boring cars. But at the same time, I think there are still a few improvements they can make, such as the transmission noise that we talk about. It's not as quiet as Lexus like that I would, you know, think the car is gonna be, but overall, I think it's really a good effort. But I hope Lexus can kind of like build on this car and get a cheaper version out, so more of us can enjoy this car, spectacular car, than not just the 500 people. And thank you, Inside Line, for giving me the opportunity to drive the car. And